What's up, everybody? I'm hoping that I do not go. Let me know if you guys hear any type of echo. I am trying this microphone once again. So, no. So, how's everybody doing today on this lovely Sunday? Let's see, Angie Styles. Hello, hello. Mirandy. Jen's mom. Bella mom. Dee Dee. Michelle G. Hello, hello. Janal. Hope I'm saying that right. Tough as hello, hello. So it's been a while since I streamed. Hello, salty AF. Y'all know I don't cuss on here. My mama might be watching. but I have some real life stuff going on. Father-in-law is in hospice, and it's we're waiting on a phone call actually. So it's been a crazy week. Um, let's see. Chicky chick, jet lag. Hello, hello. But though I've been, off of here, you hear me echoing? Okay. See, that's what I was wondering if there was an echo, and then somebody would know. But okay, give me 1 second. I'll just do it the other way. Oh, please. Audio. Make it back. Okay, how about that? Does that sound any better? BK, can you hear me? Yeah, see, I thought it was repeating word the last time I tried it, but the only way to really test it is to go live, and I thought I hit everything right. There's a way to figure it out, and I'll figure it out one day. But as long as you can hear me, that's good. Thank you for coming in, BK. And hello, James Blonde. Okay, thank you, BK. So if y'all hear this crazy sound over here, my dog, of course, always her, right? All right, so I just want to talk about a couple of things. And I love you, BK. Um, and actually, BK, I have a question for your mom, though I know she's in Vietnam right now. We ran across something called an Asian pear. I even took a picture of it, and I was going to send it to you and see if somebody could help me with it. Richard and I was like, "How do you eat this thing? Because it looks like a green pine cone. It's like something you wouldn't want to bite into." And we had never heard of an Asian pear. So I took a picture of it, and I'm gonna send it to you, Christina, and see if you can help me with that. Let's see. I'm trying to read. It's crazy. Come here for my palette cleanser. Yeah, James, with me, it's just I'm not going to I don't go hard at people. If I need to say something, I'll say something, and sometimes I do get on a rant. I try not to be ugly, but, you know, sometimes it just is what it is. But today, I'm just gonna be humble and see what you guys think about some things, and you know. So keep in mind that I'm not a bot person, okay? And that's not saying that I dislike her. I don't know her. But I have a point here, so hang with me, y'all. And I'm not going to tear her down. Please don't tear nobody down in the chat. Just see if you can follow this. Um so everybody is like telling her that she needs to go live and she needs to explain. And the longer that she stays silent, the more suspicious it looks, right? That she's not trying to clear things up. But I'm going to flip that, okay? I'm actually going I, you know me, I call it as I see it. Okay, when Christy Payne stayed silent, it was her silence was being said as, you're guilty and all of that. And so the same thing's kind of being said about Bot. But when all of this happened to Bomb, and even, she would be on panels or she would go to Rumble, and it was all lies, right? That's what everybody said. So she jumped in trying to defend herself, or show, her receipts or what she had. So she was jumping in and trying to show this stuff and tell this stuff, and it was all lies. That was the narrative, right? So it seems like to me, and this is not about one or the other. What it is about, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. So I kind of think, hey, Scotland, I saw you earlier, love. Hey, Ms. Moz, Beezer. So I think you can't win in a situation like that. But what I do think is not working in Bot's favor, and this is just from an outsider looking in, really, because I have no dog in that fight at all. Okay. I've sat back, I've paid a little bit of attention. Um, and I think that community post, it's a little long, a little rambly, and then I think people, when they try to read it, they're losing interest. You know what I mean? Right. You can't please everyone. And that goes back to, everyone is offended by something always. But I think that I think she hurt a lot of people. And when you support somebody, whether it be, monetarily, or you're subscribed, you're sharing, you're doing all the things you can, then it's like, your supporters do deserve answers, because especially the ones that give you that monetary assistance. So it's just some food for thought. You know what I mean? I don't know. And again, you never know what you're going to do unless you are put into a situation. And let's see, there was something I wanted to see. Yes, Cassandra, if she needs time for her mental well being, I get that. But it does come across as she's defeated, not speaking on it. And here's the thing though. If she does speak on it, is she going is she, because she's going to get licks no matter what, right? She's going to get them. So, does she come live, take her licks, and then keep on keeping on? Or is she going to be allowed to do that without people constantly reminding her of things that she's done? Because that in itself can be, a little tough to deal with day in and day out. But if it were me, hello, Mama's the boss. Cindy Lou Who. Hey, honey. Um, or a video. Sometimes you can sit down and you can do a video, and you don't have your chat coming at you. But what I would not do if I did a video, I would leave my comments on. And then that way it gives you a list of questions, and you're going to get the bad. I mean, no matter what you do on YouTube, you are going to have nastiness. I am in On the other side, I am in one of the most friendliest communities ever, and I have still found nastiness in some of my comments on my videos. So and I'm sure that you have a thick skin, bot, if you happen to hear this. But until you're faced with a situation like that, you really don't know what you would do. Camilla, let's see. If you can't handle the outcome, don't start the fight. She knew what she was doing. No sympathy for bot. And see, and trust me when I say this, guys. There, I'm not giving sympathy. Like I said, I am not a bot supporter, but that's been since the beginning. There are some people that I like, and there are some people that I just choose not to watch. And bot was one of those people. And it's nothing personal. I just, like with me, I'm sure there are some people that my voice just irritates the heck out of you, right? And that's okay. And that's kind of the way I was, or am, not talking about her voice, just some people we like to watch and some people we don't. But that's this story has been, hey Chihuahua Mama, has been on the streets since it broke, right? And well, I'm not going to say broke because it was kind of called out. I mean, not to this extent, and all of that, but some of us have kind of been side eyeing it for a little while, but not because of. To me, it was never about the kids. It was about the lie. And I think, quite honestly, and I can't speak for Bomb, but I think that's where she was trying to go with it, was it's not about the kids, it's about the lie. And I was not behind the scenes, I was not any of that, so I don't know, but To me, that's what I was seeing. It was trying to expose that there was a huge lie told there. But then it was like the kids kept being, I guess because that was the lie. But y'all know what I mean. So what does she do? I mean, does she remain silent except for that long post? And didn't she cut the comments off on that one? Which, if you're going to do it, leave your comments up, because how else are you going to know what people are asking you? And that would give you a great way to write some of those questions down and figure out, how the best way to address it. Leave those comments on. And yeah, you're going to get hate in them. But you had to know if this was exposed, publicly, that it was going to happen. But that's just my unsolicited advice on that. Let's see. Hey girl, good to see some familiar names. I decided to delete all of my memberships and stay in the bushes for any video I watch. Gator girl. There's a lot of times I'm in the bushes. And hey Lexi. And it gets to the point where you don't want to say anything. Even if you're in the bushes on a creator that is on the opposite side of you, and they may say something funny, or they may say something that you agree with, you still don't want to say anything, because the minute you speak up, you know, usually it's like, well, what are you doing here? Or, then they start raining on your parade. So it's just easier to stay in the bushes. And it takes all of the fun out of it, quite honestly. But I get it, because I do it too. I watch from afar, and I collect my thoughts on things. And especially this week. This week has just been weird. And I haven't hit a live button, and well, mostly because of my real life going on, but and spending a lot of time with my husband, because you know obviously he is devastated right now, and we live about 12 hours away. So he went down, and then he stayed, and he come back. And so I've been with him working on our fish tanks, because fish, they are soothing and relaxing. So I'm totally encouraging this fish tank thing he's got going on. But let's see what we got. I will never need sympathy for Bob. What she has said and done, Bob. She deserves everything that's coming tenfold. Well, and sweet harmony, sometimes, and I've said it before, all you have to do is sit back. Sit back and watch. Because we talk about karma, we joke about karma, we say this, we say that. But if we just sit back and watch things play out, usually you see who has the last laugh. And I don't want anybody to suffer, or but yeah, sometimes it comes back up and smacks you in the face. And and plus, look at this. Here's my thing. How do you come on the you show up, I guess, from the 90-day community. I don't know if Amber brought you over here saying, look, I was able to go over there and get in good with Molly and all of it, and then bam. So you ought to try it. I don't know if that's what happened with Bot, and then, and it appears to me that people genuinely liked her, or like her. So I just don't, it's like selling out, right? It's like, let's build this channel on exposing Michelle. Let's talk about Michelle. Let's let's review her papers. Let's stream her. But then how long have you been speaking with her, ma'am? Because it seems to me that that is like, okay, I'm going to talk about you. I mean, did has it been the whole time? Did you tell her that you were going to talk about her? And then it's just very confusing to me. But only bot can answer those questions, and it's kind of like Devious, right? There were things that only Devious could answer that everybody's been waiting on. So, hey, Tragic. I am behind in comments, y'all. I'm trying to, y'all know I start rambling, but I'm a little bit behind. Let's see. Miss chatting with y'all. Love you too, Gator Girl. You can, hey, honey, you can come in here anytime. You don't have to hide. G14 classified. Hey, honey. So I'm behind y'all if I'm missing anything. And I must be missing a lot because there are a lot of, there's 94 people in here. And so I guess y'all just knitting with Amanda Panda. Hello, honey. I told y'all I'm behind. Cassandra and I saw several creators now that I watched when I first came to YouTube. Choose not to watch them anymore. And I'm the same way. Well, see, I've been around for a while, and I've said that under a different name. And so I've watched for a long time. I've seen, and I'll just say it, sorry, Mama, I've seen the shit show play out, right? I've seen this play out on this side. I've seen the way this goes. And I just choose to be careful and trust no one. And if anyone, thank you, James, if anyone ever asks you, like, to go into a telegram or telephone number, you do not have to give your personal information for any of that. And if you feel, and if they ask you to do that, to join a telegram or a Discord or something, then it's probably, I just, my opinion, I wouldn't do it. Only give your information to somebody that, you trust. And it's hard to trust somebody out here on these streets. I'm getting sick of people telling me or other moms to go back to your leader. Salty, yeah. And I'm gonna discuss something on that one in just a second. Hey, Umpty. I haven't really been living on any streets for the past week. In fact, I need to I saw your Instagram, I need to respond to you. There's just been a lot going on with Richard's dad and stuff. So I haven't even been keeping up with my other girls. It's just been crazy. So I've just been watching videos when I could. Yes, they team and hey, that community wouldn't let me up to answer the questions given, but they let Michelle up. James, I watched that play out. I did. So sometimes, just like I said, sometimes just sit back and watch. I couldn't believe that Michelle was able to get up there myself, but not my chat, not my channel. Hey, Penny. I got something I want to say to you in just a second, Penny. Okay, it's not bad. I'm just trying to get through these comments because I'm so far behind. She can go live or she can stay quiet for now. But when she does, she still doesn't have receipts because she lied. And that's the thing. And you know what? Here's the thing about the receipts, y'all. Yes, Jane, you know how it works over here. As long as you are respectful, you may ask anything. Um, they're always saying that bomb doesn't come with receipts. Bomb faked this. Bomb did this. You know, so are we if bot produces receipts, are we just automatically going to believe them? Are they real? Are they, I don't know. And then I hear creators saying, well, everybody's done some messed up stuff. Ain't nobody hands clean on this platform. Just own it and that's it. But or at least break the silence, do something. But even when people do things like that, they still get constant criticism, and so I don't know. Um Penny, remember the other night when some things were being said. Of course, it's been over a week ago, but there was some issues about the sassy comment, and you were talking, and if if anybody needs the proof, I can show it. I'm not going to pull it up, and I mean, I've got it on my phone. So, did you see the comment? Let me get it. That okay. So, oh, TG over there. I had to come down, y'all. If I've missed anything, I'm sorry, but I've got to say something about this. Hey Cassie, baby. Hey Wandering Spirit. Hey Remy. Peace Struggle. Hey baby. So Penny, when you were talking and I understood exactly where you were coming from, and I didn't even chat in all of that. I just sat back and watched. And TG was going at you pretty hard. And she said her and Angie Wideload are two of the same. And she was talking about me and you. But it was then she said, talking about you. Now this is coming from loving, just wants to, be respectful. She's respectful because I've heard her. I'm a respectful person. I just want to call out the scammers on YouTube, right? But this is what she said about our sweet Penny. She said she needs all that attention. Her mama must have locked her in a closet. Then she said her mama dropped her on her head, just saying. Then she said she needs to be threatened by me. Wink, wink. And if anybody needs those receipts, I have them. So, yeah. Yes. You saw them too? Okay, Penny. I didn't know if you saw them. But remember when I said that about me that I was on a weight loss journey and my mama hasn't seen me, so that's why there's no recent pictures because I'm waiting for her to see me first and all of that. Okay, let me go back to my thing. Uh Give me 1 second. Okay. All right, Cassie, baby. If you don't mind, I've turned you blue. Um, I remember saying something about that in a community post that somebody was coming after me, and of course, it was her because of the picture of me, the angry Angie, not the one with the bug on the face, but the one, the heavy set one in the mall or whatever. Um, and then people said, well, she's not coming at looks, or, if they've come after looks, then they've already lost this and all of that. But her and Angie wide load, right? So while everybody's listening to her speak, and go on and on and on about scamming on YouTube, and that she's a respectful person and all of that, y'all just remember that, yes, she does go for looks, weight shames, um, and tells people that they need to be threatened by her, wink, wink, and that her mommy must have locked her in a closet. Are you kidding me? That's horrible. Because what if she did? What if that's something that really or what if she has, you don't know people like that, and that's a hard dig right there, man. Yes, my dog is in here sneezing and snorting. Starting my diet tomorrow, and while it may last, so apology and everyone else trying for themselves. Thank you, Remy. And Remy, it is hard. Get through the first week. And if you need a buddy, my email address is on here. Reach out to me, and we can do it. I mean, I'm far into it, but I've learned a lot. Because I had to go medically supervised due to my heart failure. So I've got a lot of interesting information. So if you need a buddy, just let me know, okay? Hey, Jackie. Let's see. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Can you hear that when it dings? Hey, Binky. Let's see. So, Penny, for all of that, my dear, for what it's worth, you're blue too. Okay. Yeah, and I've been a yo-yo too, because I mean, and I said I was going to share all of this and when I'm ready to show my actual self, and I'm getting really excited to do it. It's just, I want to tell the whole story at once. But I do have heart failure, and uh so I get swelling a lot. So before you talk about somebody's weight, you know, quite honestly, people can lose weight, but beauty is within. And if you are ugly on the inside, I don't care what you look like on the outside, you're just ugly. And then if you are beautiful on the inside, you're just a beautiful person. Okay. But sorry, some of you can't do that. And that brings me to another point that I wanted to make. Exactly, Remy. You can look like Cindy Crawford and still be a crappy human being. I agree. It's easier to lose weight than cancel your ugly attitude. That's why I'm always talking about do some self reflection. How can you call people out for being a disgusting human being when you're a disgusting human being? Is it deflecting? I mean, I hear try to be all sweet and all of that, but then when you make comments like that in a chat, ooh. So I don't know. I think I do a little soul searching prayer, something. I have noticed though she's not yelling as much. Thank you, Cassie. Thyroid cancer many years ago. My weight does go up and down. And Lexi, one of my best friends growing up, she she had thyroid cancer and hers they removed a lot of tumors and stuff, but because it's the thyroid, hers does that too. And you never know somebody's truth. That's right, Auntie. Your true colors will always shine through. No good, bad, or whatever. It's yeah, weight does not define you. Defined. It don't define you, y'all. Okay, let's see. What about Florida and Amber saying they are dirty hands on everyone has had dirty hands before? They have showed no one being scammed. Yeah, Mirandy. I did hear Flava and Amber both saying that about everyone on here has dirty hands. Um, but well, mom can't do anything. Just so you know. I mean, she's not allowed to. She's not allowed to ask for a second chance. She's not allowed to try to be better. She's not allowed to do anything. Um, it seems like some things people are getting passes for, and good for me, not for thee. I see a lot of that in there, and I'm not the only one that sees that. It's not because I'm on one certain side of the street either. Trust and believe all of your people. Well, no, let me rephrase that. Not all of your people. All some some of all of your supporters see this as well, but they're not going to speak up. Okay, they want to remain a part of something, so they will ride it out with you, and it's completely being good for me, not for thee type stuff. And let me say this. I want to go back to um okay, yesterday on JJJ's panel, Amber jumped up and they were talking about a Halloween costume. And I guess apparently Amber is going to be Bomb for Savage's Halloween thing. And Jenny made a comment about having no teeth. And and I don't know if that was a dig at Bot or Bomb during that. Y'all can remind me of that. It's really not important. The important thing is that somebody in that chat, I took a screenshot, and I'm not going to put that person on blast, but I felt so bad for them because their supporter over there, they had a member, or unless they were gifted a membership, but um, said that they were missing teeth because they got them knocked out or head butted, and it had a face like a. I can't remember what emoji that is, but it's like like you hurt them. Like, okay, when you don't think before, some of you don't think before you speak. All of you have overweight people, you have too skinny people, you have anorexic people, you have people that have gone through DV, and y'all will talk about that, and you are hurting your supporters. Just think before you talk. I felt so bad for her. I wanted to say something, but had I spoke up in there, yeah, it wouldn't have ended well. But it did. It pissed me off. You can only change how to react. You can't change people, Luna. You're right. You can only change how you react to them. And that's the best way to be. And I kind of went through that myself. I think that's why I'm able to sit back and look at a lot of things, and I try to come with a different perspective, and I try to come, not like a know-it-all, because I assure you I do not. And I assure you I am not the smartest person on this platform or the best or, but I try to be a little, I don't know, add a little bit of different perspective, I guess. I don't know. Hey, Angelica. Yeah, it gets old. It's always bomb this, bomb that, bomb this, bomb that. And let me tell you another thing I saw. Let's see. Hey, Angie, how are you? Lovely. These few women need to stop professing being. Yes, little circus. Yes, I agree with you. The look shaming is so ugly and hateful. I hear some are planning to dress. Yep, yep. How mom she is. I'm like way back. That's if they haven't fallen out before Halloween. You are so right, Luna. Okay, they said it was about bomb when they said, see, I'm so far back. I just don't want to miss anything. And I know that um oh yeah, and also yesterday on JJJ's, right at the beginning, let's see. Hold on. Angie, you are definitely non-biased. Don't see that a lot. It's appreciated. Thank you, Cassandra. My mouth is dry. Okay. Um, okay, back to what I was saying. Um, when we went on, or when they first got on panel, Jenny said, "Oh, I can always roll it back. It's just I'll start talking and then I'll leave it there, Mirandy, and I forget to start scrolling it back with me. If I watch it from my phone, I'll be better." Um, but anyway, she said everyone was welcome as long as you are respectful. Okay, and I was like, okay, let's see how long this lasts. So, okay, granted, there were a couple in there. I won't name names. And I might have even been saying I was maybe cheering them on a little bit that weren't so respectful. But quite honestly, there were some respectful, myself included. And because I sat there and watched, And there were a few respectful comments and respectful questions just from the opposite side, and they were deleted just as fast as they were put up. So my question was, if and I put it out there and it got taken down just like that. I put out there, if this is Jenny's chat, and she said that everyone is welcome as long as they're respectful, then why are these mods taking everybody down? And the mods were being more gross. There were a couple ones that stick out, but more gross than the person asking the question. Now, if you were going to have, you know, a, a live stream where everybody is welcome, as long as everybody's respectful, then I think that the people in your chat, and especially your mods, I think you maybe need to have a discussion beforehand, because that's what I would do. And I would hope that, okay, everybody's wanting to hear, everybody might not get along, but just for this one, I know normally we all bash bomb, and that's how we do over here. But just for this one, can we just chill out? Can we not mod with emotion? Because you're not supposed to do that anyway. But yeah, there was a couple in there that were just downright nasty. And it was okay. So, for what it's worth, there's that. Yeah, but it's a safe space, safe place, or nothing about that made me feel safe at all. Trust me. I would not if I'd have come in there and witnessed the way these comments were being taken down and then the things that were being said. I mean, even by the mods, I'm not even talking about the chat. It's like, I wouldn't feel safe. Hell, those mods look like they would go real life and on you in a heartbeat. Because some of them, not all of them, not all of them. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. I did see a couple people warn the not so respectful comments. Little girl, stop. But there were a couple mods in there that just, wow. So I don't know, Jenny. Maybe you need to look in that, because that didn't feel safe to me, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Quit scratching, little girl. Let's see. Yeah, I've seen that, and it upset me a lot. She shouldn't have been a mod, saying stuff like that. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement. I'm not going to put her on blast, but y'all saw it. Quite honestly, she was rough. She was not the only one. I will say that, but she was definitely up there. Yeah, and always talking about how many members Bomb has. What does it matter? My God. People get super chats. People get whatever. You earn the right to monetization when you reach your hours and your subscribers. Okay? It is on the people who come to YouTube, whether they want to click a membership button, send a super chat. It behooves me, that's the word, y'all, to think, to think that, and Bomb was right about something. Jenny does say that she doesn't get money, or don't super chat me, but she does have a lot of members. And Bomb said, well, what are you doing? Are you giving that to charity? Because if you're not, then you're getting money for your channel. So, and again, so that makes me think, okay, you might want to be careful before you say something because it can quickly be turned around on you. And that it made perfect sense to me. And I'm gonna touch on one more thing. There's a lot of things I want to touch on, but our sweet tragic is going live at 6:30, and I said I wanted to just jump on real quick because I haven't been on all week, um and plus I just needed a little bit of time, of me time too, where I'm away from everybody except my baby doggy, and just my baby doggy. But and then I had a total mind f just then. Okay, let me read the chat. It'll come back to me. As long as I'm off by the time. Let's see. Is fortune teller? Is Shade? Hey, Shade. Have you ever been in here before? I mean, I know who you are. I've been in yours and everything. I just don't think I've ever seen you in here. Hey, honey. Welcome, welcome. And I could have missed it. Trust me, I miss a lot. Hey, Petty Lane. And if I've missed anybody, I'm so sorry. Gina, I'll take their free membership given. They do it. People get your free membership. That's how you get the truth. I can't get free memberships. It's some way that I set up my channel. I guess I set it up like a business. I don't know. That's what it's something, some way I set it up. I don't even know because it's not set up the same way as my other one. And I don't know what I did wrong, but I did something. The people who donate to Bombshell and use it against her tend to overextend themselves. That's their fault. Purchasing memberships, donating doesn't mean she'll stroke your ego every day. Exactly. But quite honestly, Shade, and I think that's what people think is that, and this is not a bad thing. I'm just saying it's just a thing, right? Sometimes I guess people do think if they spend a little money that, they'll get more of a creator's one-on-one time or feel closer to that creator. And I understand, membership videos and or membership content, which I've got some great, once I get there, y'all, I got some great ideas. But anyway, see, I ramble. I can see you, Chihuahua Mama. I said hey to you earlier. Can everybody else see? Hi, Horror Collector Fiend. How are you? See, I have my other community comes into this community. She really can't make a big deal out of DVS is sick with COVID. That's why she has been missing. Yeah, I think her last CP was that she was took it from the hospital room. So, um, God, I was wanting to touch on something before I got off of here. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, yes, yes. Thank goodness. Okay. You know how if you've watched me, I talk about how bomb supporters are called dummies, idiots, and so on and so forth. Just everything you can think of, right? And they try to say, that we're stupid and blind and blah blah blah. Um, but here everybody is calling bot out, right? Bot did this, bot did that. So does that mean the same thing for all of her supporters as well? Because if so, I remember seeing a lot of y'all over there in that supporting her. So are y'all stupid and idiots and dummies and not to mention um people that were on TG's panel today, including herself. Um, all of y'all supported Bomb at one time. You all had your own personal story of fallout, and trust me, I don't believe that I believe the truth is probably somewhere in the middle. Okay? And that's kind of how I feel about everything. So I'm not saying anything bad about one side or the other. I'm just saying that's usually the way it happens. People see things differently. And so does that mean y'all are dummies and y'all are idiots? Or are y'all double dummies and idiots because y'all followed Bomb one time and then you followed Bot? Be careful of what you say. See how that works? See, peace and stroke. That, you know, I'm educated myself, and that has nothing, I'm but she likes to call me she like that one likes to call me a lot of things, and she doesn't know me. That's just it. None of these people know you. So they can sit up there and they can spew whatever it is they want to spew. But meanwhile, you know, got a whole other set of people over here that just, that supporter has obviously lied to these people, I'm assuming. And I just want to know if all of those are dummies and idiots as well. Because again, it cannot be good for me and not for thee, right? Think about that. So, of course they're not going to say it. No, you're right, sweet harmony. They're not going to say it about bot subs because they want them. And quite honestly, I believe it was all orchestrated I think somebody, this is my feeling. I'll leave it at that. I think somebody worked with Bot to do all of this just to turn around and calculatingly pop her in the face with it and get those subscribers. But that's just my personal thing. That's not taking anything off of Bot because, I mean, even if that's what happened, she still had to be part of it, right? And if y'all hear, thank you, Wandering Spirit. Hi, Libby Lou. My husband has a dog toy in the background. Let's see. Um, okay. So, it was absolutely disgusting and foul and vile and whatever other word you can think to treat Tragic the way that she was treated. I don't care how many apologies. I don't and yeah, you might see Angry Angie, and I'm about to get off, y'all. But that woman does more for people that she doesn't even know than some of you do for your own damn family. Got it? Leave Tragic alone. And I haven't even gotten to Jackie either because that's pretty what they say to Jackie and about Jackie, that's completely disgusting and vile, but I would like to talk about that when I have more time. I agree, Mizzy. Boots needs to come out with a full story. There are things missing there, but I mean, why would she have to? If Bot's not going to respond, then Boots can just say what she wants to, and who's going to refute it? Know what I mean? But guys, okay. Um, If anybody in here is not subbed up to Tragic, Mirandy just dropped Tragic's link live at 6:30. She may have already gone live. I don't know, but she's about to. And that's all I've got for right now. I will totally I'll go live as soon as I can again. Otherwise, I might just put my 2 cents worth in on my community post. But other than that, I'm going to Tragics. If you're going, I'll see you there. Love you guys and thank you for coming. Y'all take care.